Hi there, am I able to order some room service to my room, please? Please can I get a Caesar salad? Yes, can I also get some skin on fries? And then that's everything, thank you. First things first. Okay, second thing, hair is done. Oh my God, it's here. Why is that the most perfect Caesar salad I've ever seen? Quick robe change, cause put some instant tan on. I don't want to ruin the nice white toweling one that the hotel provided. Anyway, final thing on the agenda. There we fucking... We've got lots to celebrate, so... Cheers! So, we are up in Manchester tonight because, very excitingly, it is Mads's... Mads's? Yeah, Mads's Boohoo Edit launch dinner tonight, which I'm so excited about and so proud of her. The collection is gorgeous. You'll see some of the outfits. I'm doing a reel on the outfits because got to support Bestie, and my outfit tonight, I feel like I know what a lot of people are going to wear because there's just a few items that are just to die for. The whole collection is to die for. It's like sexy lingerie but also clothes, like mini dresses that they're just perfect. I feel like a lot of people are going to be wearing, obviously you can't wear lingerie to a dinner, but so we'll be wearing the mini dresses, so I kind of need to make sure I style it a little bit, you know, differently. I don't want to look exactly the same. The way that Mads has styled it in the campaign though, I feel like a lot of people will take inspo from that because number one, she looks gorgeous, number two, take inspo from everything Mads does. But yeah, we are getting ready tonight. I'm at the Gotham Hotel and we are going to tattoo for dinner. I'm going to vlog little bits of the dinner as well because I feel like I want to keep this memory. I feel like Mads can watch my vlog and keep the memory. But we're doing the glam for that tonight. A lot of it's like, it's very sexy. It's like called like Heartbreak Hotel. In all of the imagery, she's just got these retro curls. So we are going similar vibes like that. I feel like I want to go kind of dark and sexy with the eye makeup. Normally, I feel like the last hotel Get Ready With Me I did, was it like gold and sparkly? We'll be doing something similar, but this time it'll just be like dark, think sexy, like... I'm really hating this like mob wife makeup. It's just a dark smoky eye and like elongating things, but it is that vibe, okay? And that's a very sexy vibe, so makes sense. So I've got some time. I'm gonna have a little play with the eyes and then we can come back, which will allow me to get my need to keep watching this Game of Thrones episode out the way, and then we can be back and we can talk you through the eye look. It's gonna be revolutionary, guys, like it's something I've never done before. It'll be like matte, smoky, sexy, you know the drill. We can sip and talk through it after I've watched a bit of Game of Thrones and practiced what I am actually gonna do. I thought it was gonna be eyes first, but I feel like I want it to be really blown out and smoky and not super sharp, that therefore we're gonna do a bit of the skin first. So I have actually, because I wasn't anticipating it, prepped it slightly. This is my favorite way to do skin. Bit of the Road Glazing Milk. I've banged on about that so many times. You guys know. I don't know what it does, but whatever it does, I live for it. And then just a bit of strobe cream. Like that's what I've really been doing. Strobe cream is part of the MAC Prep and Prime line, and that therefore it is kind of like a primer. It does leave a slight tack to the skin. And this is the gold light one, so it has like a really gorgeous, subtle, like golden glow. I've just been loving these two together. And because my skin's naturally quite, I don't know, it's normal / dry, don't need to... Okay, the lights in my room are really, like you see it's dark behind me, right? Because they turn on, but they're off. They'll probably like miraculously turn on halfway through this video and it'll be really great and helpful. Luckily, I brought my light with me. Top tip, if ever you're staying in a hotel, always bring your own light, because doing makeup in a hotel is a myth. You can never count on there being decent light. If I ever opened my own chain of hotels, the lighting would be something that I would consider. And then when it comes to the base, I've been loving mixing together. I literally was at an event the other day and all of the girlies were raving about the new House Labs foundation. So I got it in the shade 260 light medium cool. So I'm gonna do one pump, one shot of vodka, 1 pump of it, and then a couple pumps of the H&B Cosmetics Soft Luminous 10 in GT8. 1, 2, and I mix them together with my finger. Ooh. Let's try. Like that much. And I've absolutely fallen in love with this brush from Lancome. It is the softest buffing brush. Like, it just diffuses the product into the skin. It just feels so good as well. And that combo for me, especially for events like this, is like the perfect amount of coverage. Like, it's nothing too like too sheer that I'm like, oh damn, in pictures I wish I had a bit more coverage. But it's nothing too heavy that I look like completely just OTT. You know, you can still see my skin, but the glow from the strobe cream, the glow tint, coverage from that House Labs, and also love those 2 colours together. Absolutely love it. I did actually like prime my eyes with a bit of my NARS Soft Matte Concealer, as I normally do. Have I wet my sponge? I haven't. BRB. Why is that always the most annoying thing when you've got yourself all comfy and set up and ready to go? Oh, I had 2 sponges. Also, wow, that one needs a clean. Anyways, no judgments here. I'm just gonna go over that with my sponge though. Make sure it's not all sat, because sometimes with a brush it can just sit, but I do feel like with that one it just do be blending seamlessly. Yeah, so then before I go in with the concealer, I will do my eyes. So let's quickly do some cream bronzing and contouring. I spent a small fortune on Patrick Tar on Cult Beauty. Number one, I just love him. I think he's the purest soul. Like, I've been following him on TikTok, and I feel like he really understands like influencers and the power of influencers, and he always like is so happy to like work with influencers and do their glam and their makeup, like not just his like celebrity clientele. I just feel like I want to spend money on his brand, you know. And I had this for a little while. It is the She's Sculpted Contour, and I got some of his brushes. Love this brush. So I'm just going to use the cream contour from here. And this brush just sits into your cheekbones, or where your cheekbones would be. And it's so good in the sense of the duos. He really loves to just do like a cream contour and a powder bronze. So every like duo comes with the more cool tone cream product, and then the powder bronzer. So I'm just gonna let that brush do a lot of the blending as well. Like, it's actually gorge. But I am gonna go against his technique because I do want to be like a bronze queen tonight, and I am gonna go in with cream bronzer as well. This is the Hourglass foundation stick in It's in 15.5. I think it's in the colour Sable. Their colouring system is really bizarre. Like, that sounds like really dark, but on the swatches it actually looked not so dark, so I felt okay to get it as a cream bronzer. But I'm just placing that above, and this is mainly also to go on the forehead. And just press it in. I don't like to draw that stick like on my face. I feel like if ever you feel like your makeup looks a little bit like muddy and murky, and you're applying cream products like straight onto your face, that might be why. Because the warmth really helps to just, yeah, like warm up the product and make it easier to blend. So there's a little tip. By the way, if you're thinking like, wow, Rachel, you look really dark and like really orange right now, kind of want to, and you forget that I'm not done concealer yet. And concealer does a lot of the blending, although I will say that, like, what the hell's happening here? Anyways, nothing a little damp sponge won't fix. But yeah, I just want to get these products done, and then I will go ahead and do an eye. Because then we'll conceal, actually, no, I think actually I want to do the skin first. Because I don't want to tidy up, that's the whole point, Rachel. We're right up there, goodness. Right. Oh, the light, see the light flicker? Stress. Tidy. And neaten. I feel like I also spent a little fortune on some Hourglass stuff from the Space NK website. It's the only website that like actually had shades in stock, but the Hourglass concealer do be slapping. I've broken this one though, so I do need to get another one. Using the shade Sienna to do the initial like concealing, like tidying up. This is honestly such a gorgeous shade. It's quite close to like the foundation colour. I'm just gonna add some coverage to the skin as well. And now I'm gonna stand up again and dampen my concealer sponge. So be right back. Right, and blend this out. I don't know what that was. You know, this concealer is viral for a reason. It do be the dog's fucking bollocks. I bought it in a couple of colours. So like I said, this one's the shade Sienna. By the way, if you think I'm talking a bit like, not like myself, it is because where they've put the desk in this hotel room, it's like right by the door, and I can hear people like outside. And as much as like I don't normally mind, I don't want people to think I'm like on crack. Like there's a girl in our room just like talking at no one because no one's replying. But yeah, just kind of blend it softly with the sponge, but I always go back in with the brushes, like just to make sure it is like blended out. But guys, I think I told you in like a previous video that I'm rewatching Game of Thrones at the moment. I'm on the final season. And obviously if you've watched the Game of Thrones, you know that the final season so disappointing. And it's like, I know like the way that it ends. It's one of those shows where it was amazing, 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 amazing. And then they really let it down in the final season. There was like all this talk about it. I feel like that doesn't give anything away by me saying that. Just no, but except just knowing that the final season is quite like, and especially the final episode, how it all like ends is like not so good. But I know that it's not good, but I've forgotten why it's not good, so it's quite good. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm on the final season. Got 2 episodes to go. I'm getting stressed because I can't remember what happened and what's to come. I'm panicking now. The skin is skinning. Cream blush, you guys know, I've literally just ordered and again, I'm getting a restock on the rosy cream blush because I'm seeing more people starting to use it. Don't know if that's because of me or if it's because they already had it or they're just discovering that this is a very slept on shade. And I was like, I swear if this suddenly decides to sell out, I'm gonna be pissed. So I've restocked myself. But if you like that like baby pink cream blush, you can kind of take it on your under eye vibe. It's gorgeous and it's got just the perfect amount of peach to it that I really like because at the end of the day I've got blue eyes, so anything that's like slightly orangey does bits for my eyes in terms of just enhancing the colour, making it look gorgeous. I love it, I do. Again, back in with the brushes, never ending, back in with the brushes. These lights are gonna piss me off. Back in with the sponge. Then when you're happy with everything, sorry, I keep looking at the light. It's powder time. And again, my favorite powder ever since I've got it, haven't put it down, the shade Peach Pie from Huda. And I only really like bake directly under my eye. And then I just go in with a big brush and dust it everywhere else because I still like to look somewhat natural on the rest of my face and not completely just like matte and set. Like, I like that sort of sweaty, dewy look. So let's just set the under eye because I don't want that going anywhere, and bake under the eye. And this is the best puff ever. It's from a brand called Glam by Marja, which is where this brush is from as well. So good. And I don't know what it is about this puff. It's just my favorite one. It's so soft. I'm also going to set my eyes and my brows because we are about to do the eyes. But just like, look. It just makes... The formula of this is like Facetune in powder form. Like, it's so good. And because I haven't used a super bright concealer, I'm like not trying to make my under eye super bright. But if you are, then just use like a bright shade like Pound Cake or the Cherry Blossom one. But yeah, this formula is the dog's bollocks. And then yeah, big fluffy brush. Let's set the rest. But I'm so excited for you guys to see which outfit I choose and how to style it. They're so fun. By the time this goes up, the collection should be up around this time because I'm going to put this up on Tuesday evening. And that's when the collection is up, so I will link it down below so you guys can see. But yeah, I'm going to use this moment while I'm all set in place to do an eye and see what we come up with. It won't be creative and it won't be very impressive, but then we will, once we've done the eye, return back to the face and do like the bronzers and stuff, because then, yeah, I kind of like to tie them in with each other. Guys, we did go quite smoky with it, although I have had to do my eyebrows as well because my mum rang, so I was like, I can't let this time go to waste. I must do something. So the brows are done. Thank God they went well because they could have gone one way or the other, and they went well. Thank God. But I actually can't stop using my palette. If you watch like a recent video, you know about this palette. Like, I just discovered it and found it again, and now I can't stop using it because it really do be like the best palette ever. But I'm using this big eyeshadow from Nabla Cosmetics and it's called Caramel. I'm just putting that all in here, like basically halfway across my eye, and just using the end of this brush to just buff it in, drag it out. And we'll also use this brush to run this under the eye as well, but I love this color. It's very much like MAC Uninterrupted. So like I said, we are going like blown out and smoky vibes. I'm just taking a big brush and we're gonna use Archer from Colourpop. I feel like I've got like some Makeup Geek shadows in there, like all of the pressed shadow vibes, and also take that Archer like down the nose. Kind of like to just powder contour a bit with that, and you should always connect your crease colour to your nose, like up in here. It makes such a difference, I feel like. But in terms of like crease colours, that's all we're doing. Like I said, I don't like to go like too dark, but we are gonna slightly carve out the crease. I'm gonna use that NARS shadow again, concealer, and just go like in a third of the way, and then just tap it out to diffuse. And my favourite like pale lid colour without having to go like it be too like white or anything is just using a pressed powder, and I use Charlotte Tilbury shade 2 to do that. And just press that on over the top, and it's just the perfect beige because like it's a face powder, so it is meant to be quite like neutral and nothing too like white or anything. Just like that, and then going back in with like the brushes that we use. So whoa, like picking up a tiny bit of that caramel, diffusing, And like just going back in on the inner corner. Should just be like something really soft and blown out like that. And now I'm gonna take just like a shader brush like this. And this is the color Fudge from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just the most gorgeous, rich chocolate brown, fudgy. We're gonna do a wing. Because like I said, I don't want it to be really like sharp. So this brush really kind of allows you to be like precise, but also just diffuses itself at the same time, which allows the smudging side of things to like just, it does it itself. And that's kind of all I'm gonna do. Taking a very small fluffy brush, this is from Made by Mitchell, and take that caramel color, so the one that was in the crease. Can the light stop flickering? It's scaring me. And that's what we're gonna use to like really soften that out. And like just run it under. This is all just super blown out and super smoky. And then this is my favorite pencil to use like in the wall to tight line. It's Make a Toast by Made by Mitchell. I'm going like all the way in with that. And I'm gonna just do that along just the top lash line. And then there's like nothing on this brush. It's just an old angled brush that I used to do wings with. And we're gonna use that to just make sure that's blended in nicely. And then this is slowly becoming my favorite thing to do in the waterline. If you've got blue or green eyes, or basically any color eyes, and you want something in the waterline but nothing too dark and like gonna be too heavy, this is Solar Flare from Be Perfect, and it is stunning. Like stunning in the waterline. And then I'm gonna highlight my inner corner. Guys, what's this? Is it Blank Type? Oh no, it's Blank from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but just a very light, like matte cream, tiny bit. In the inner corners. And now we're just doing mascara and getting the eye gunk out. Jokes, but mascara and lashes. And these lashes, I think they are from Eyelure, and I cut them in half. For the life of me, cannot remember the name off the top of my head, but I will leave them linked down below because I know I've mentioned them somewhere. So I'll make sure I find out for you guys because I do love them. They're like a really nice wispy cat eye vibe. Perfect for tonight, sexy, sultry, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna curl, mascara, and put them on and show you the finished eyes. We are back in action. I feel like the eyes are giving, but not as much as they will give when like the whole face is on. So where do we get up to? Powder. So now we just go in. We're on the home stretch. The powder product. So we are gonna use the bronzer and the other side of this brush from the She Sculpted Duo. I love this bronzer. And this brush just makes it quite easy to like pack everything on. Can't forget the neck, my darling. The main event, the shimmery bronzer. When there's going to be loads of pictures and you want to remain looking bronzed and tan all night, this is the key ingredient. Tell it to everyone. You guys are probably all sick of hearing me say it, but it's true. It just will forever be just such a crucial step in my makeup routine. And I'm going to take my little brush and now Global Glow from MAC. That was Gold Deposit. This is Global Glow and their mineralized skin finishes. I like this on my Cupid's bow, down my nose, between my brows, and like just above my brow bone. Like so. And then for blushes, again, I picked up a new one recently. First one, I'm gonna go in with the Lizzie McGuire one. You guys might be, again, sick of me with this blush, but It's just gorgeous. It's blue toned. It's sparkly. Oh, Mads has just texted me. I just like to put this more up at the higher points where you put your blush. And that sparkle, I just die every time. But then you could just leave it there. But a new blusher that I got that I'm, again, obsessed with is, it looks really light, but it's from Patrick Tar called She's Sincere. This is just the final airbrushy touch. And I put this one right on the apples. And it's got like a sheen. I don't know if you can fully see what that's done, but it's done everything. And in terms of powders, that's kind of it. So I can go in with my like Botox in a bottle spray and just let that do its thing. Where's my fan? Always gonna bring the fan, honey, and let that do its thing. But I have been loving going in with this Ekin like cream. Actually, do you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Or am I? No, I feel like I'm in the mood for a bit of pink Fenty. Why not? So I'm going to take that brush that had the Global Glow in it. Oh yeah. Just add that sparkle. Pink sparkle. Yeah, that's what we want. Probably going to douse that all over my chest, but now it's time for a lip. So let's have one little swig. And then in terms of lip, I think I'm going to go in with a bit of, I'm not sure. Again, I got this like lip velvet from Patrick Tar, which I really like. I might do, I got this like pink sparkly gloss from Too Faced. It's their bubblegum one. So I might actually do a bit of Bite Me from Morphe, which is quite a dark brown, MAC Myth, and go in with the pink sparkle. And we'll see what that's gonna do. This is a very Mads lip. I feel like, right, I need to take my hair off. I actually need to film a reel for this collection, but like I said, the whole collection, by the time this goes up, it should be live. Go on the website right now, have a browse, and I'm gonna show you my outfit. I also should have posted a reel so you can kind of see all the ones I'm trying on. I would show you it on hair, but unfortunately there is some lingerie, so I don't want to get like taken off of YouTube for doing that, because they do be doing that. I'm not sure why. Anyway, cheers. A little sip. Check out the collection, and yeah, next time I'll show you will be the look complete. The hair will come out. I'll show you my final outfit, but go and check out the reel and go and check out the collection. Yeah, but this is the sexy glam for tonight. Guys, I'm running late because I've just had to film that reel, and you can't be late to your best friend's thing as I'm trying to show you my outfit. You're just trying on some freaking sack. Anyway, I'm going for the maxi dress, the mesh maxi dress, because I do just have a feeling that I think everyone is going to wear this like black mini dress. I think Hannah's wearing the black mini dress. I can see a few of my friends wearing that, so let's just go for this mesh like sexy dress. It's got enough fabric to be able to like ruche it, which for me, love to ruche because can help me hide a multitude of sins, you know? But this is the vibe, praying that I get like good and better photos. Apologies, this isn't the best, but you're like really low, I can't get it up, honestly. Oh wait, there we go. That doesn't even show it any better. Anyway, I'll make sure I get good pics. Nearly just fell. It's been chaos, but I can't be any later than I am because I already feel like a terrible friend. So let's go and celebrate Mads tonight. But like I said, go and check out the collection. It's insane. I feel like it will sell out. So many cute pieces. Maddie is a style icon, it girl, the moment. So you know the edit has not disappointed. It's honestly like the best influencer edit I've seen. Yes, I may be biased, but I'm actually being serious. So go and check it anyway. Let's go and have some fun. Guys, look at the table. Wow, obviously she's not here yet. But like, can you just get the vibes of the edit? Like, she just looks unreal. Unreal. Look who we've got over there. Millie's showing everyone her dog. Guys, wave. Hallie. 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 This is Maddie's titties in the background. Yay! Yeah! Oh, whoa, whoa! Hey, yeah! Birthday!
You know what's so weird? Like, you're all my friends, like, why can't I see it? But anyway, thank you guys for coming. I'm very excited to share this collection. It's very me, it's very short, it's very sexy, very it girl.
Yes! Cheers to being sexy! Anyway.
Clean it up just to make it filthy. Under the